This message speaks to a very important and often misunderstood topic: post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD. This is a subject that is close to many hearts, including my own, as nearly everyone knows someone who has been affected by it, even if they haven't openly shared their experience or have been affected by it directly themselves. PTSD does not discriminate. It affects soldiers returning from the front lines, survivors of accidents, victims of violence, and even those who've endured the invisible wounds of childhood trauma. And while PTSD often conjures images of heroic soldiers, it can affect any of us, turning mundane moments into unexpected battles. One emblematic figure who has courageously shared his experience with PTSD is Prince Harry. Prince Harry served 2 tours in Afghanistan, living under constant threat, witnessing unfathomable events, and losing fellow soldiers. Yet, his openness about grappling with PTSD, his raw accounts of seeking help, and his candid stories of struggle with anxiety and flashbacks have shone a light on the fact that no one, regardless of status, is immune to the complexities of mental health struggles. Another inspiring person is the groundbreaking artist Lady Gaga. Her story is one of resilience. After being sexually assaulted at a young age, she spiraled into a tumultuous mental state. Gaga had been forthright about her diagnosis with PTSD, sharing her journey through darkness towards healing, and how therapy, music, and community, not to mention extraordinary robes involving meat dresses, helped her regain her life. Their stories remind us of the importance of vulnerability, of seeking help, and of stepping out of the shadows. If PTSD can affect those under royal roofs and dazzling lights of fame, it underlines that it's not just a label, but a reality millions live with every single day. But the good news, and yes, there is good news beyond this challenging terrain, is that there are practical steps each of us can take to manage and eventually overcome PTSD. Let's explore 3 of them right now. First and foremost, seeking professional help is a vital cornerstone of healing. We cannot underestimate the strength it takes to acknowledge that talking to a therapist or counselor can unlock doors to healing. It's much like finally deciding you've had enough of the IKEA manual and calling in a professional. Second, community and support networks. They are invaluable. Engaging with support groups, whether in person or online, provides a safe space where shared stories weave a tapestry of understanding and acceptance. Remember, it's okay to lean on others. Even superheroes have sidekicks, and they seem to do just fine. Last, but definitely not least, mindfulness and self-care. Mindfulness can be as simple as taking a deep breath, feeling the sensations around you, and grounding yourself in the present moment. The importance of self-care, whether it's through yoga, meditation, or simply singing your heart out in the car to your favorite tunes, cannot be overstated. These practices help in calming the storm of anxiety and flashbacks related to the PTSD. Of course, healing does not happen overnight. PTSD isn't something you can just snap out of, like a finger snap, and boom, everything's okay again. It requires work, patience, another round of patience, and sometimes just a good old sense of humour, like realising the coffee you've been sipping is actually decaf, and laughing about it instead of crying about it. So, this message isn't just about PTSD. It's also about painting a picture of hope. Those of you listening to this who are currently battling PTSD, you are not alone, and you are not defined by your struggles. Many, like Prince Harry and Lady Gaga, have walked challenging paths and emerged as beacons of light, of resilience, and advocacy. Let us admire their journey and be inspired to replay them in our own ways or as support to those we love. Together, we can break the chains of silence, stomp out stigma, and lift each other towards the light.